the service award.
Okay.
Where the commission in parliament, it's the body that gives out money to MPs and their welfare and all that.
Maybe it should please you to know that I'm a pioneer commission of parliament.
Beautiful. Your
Parliamentary
successors, I beg your pardon.
My successors.
Yes.
We set up this commission.
They also
And
gave,
we were the first commissioners.
They also gave themselves, took a service award for their service as commissioners. And even yesterday at the floor, there was an MP complaining about, we want this debate, and the thing has not ended. Their
But
complaints.
you see,
What do you make of the
Let me
award?
tell you.
Yes.
Some of these things are simple and logical. What is a service award? Is it anywhere in the terms of public service? Is it there? From the time I checked, it's a new creation, a concoction. It's not even a creation, it's a concoction. So there's nothing called a service award in the standing orders of the public service. And when the commission, the parliamentary commission, has not provided for it, then it falls back onto the mother public service commission, because they're all public servants. And there's nothing, zero. So they concoct something, as thieves do. Award themselves as thieves do. And defend themselves as thieves do. And then blackmail an entire nation. They even blackmail the church. This is an illegal award. The simplest thing should have been recognize that, listen, we didn't get it right. Let's correct it, let's fix it. But then it has been allowed to overflow, to get complicated. Everybody's giving a professional view about it. This is simple theft. Kurukari par excellence. Because, you see, an ex gratia, and a consideration, as I would put it, is provided for in whatever category you do. But, and even being a commission of parliament, it's not a job.
That one would be awarded for having served.
It's not our job. It is a responsibility, a recognition of your seniorness and your professionalness. You should be able to count for people who have been the commissioners in the past.
The 11th parliament has been branded as corrupt. The other day people were on the streets and they got arrested actually, but they were trying to protest corruption, but everybody was pointing at parliament. We have the president on record in the State of the Nation address where he blamed parliament for having thieves. Themselves MPs are coming out to point at each other. What do you make of it as a former MP?
Institutional failure. It is institutional failure, and all they need to do is to call themselves back and say, guys, we don't look good. What must we fix? Because if they can't fix themselves, they can't fix the country.
Okay.
And the country looks up to them because there's no other parliament.
The very last one has been Gemma, where the president fired a section of leaders. Previously, it was the NUP where that service award brought some kind of...
No, but really,
DP,
for NUP,
yes.
I thought they handled it in an adult way.
The service
Initially.
How would they have handled it?
They did handle it because they talked to themselves and said, guy, we are not looking good. We promised this. Why don't you just return
the money
and apologize to the country and let it be?
Some people
and then he said, I'll talk to the nation on Monday. You've jumped out of the collective wisdom into your personal wisdom. And then you go ahead to spend $1 billion shillings to talk about half a billion shillings. You see, the economics of it, the sociology of it, the psychology of it went wrong, badly wrong. But I'll tell you,
on the part of
it's
the
not too late. It's not too late.
So you saw Gemma has an issue. The people that were fired went around complaining. The NUP is just healing from that service award problem.
I'll tell you something.
DP, NUP,
I'll tell you something.
FDC.
The thing is called time. Time. Watch time.
What do you think time is going to show us, Honorable, as we wind up?
You see, it is a divide between right and wrong, and this has been since creation, right and wrong. You will tell over time. Because you'll go to every part of the country. The entire country is bleeding. The entire country is not proud of itself. It's aching. And these collective things that you've enumerated make them sad. Make the country sad. I didn't know people loved the FDC as much until it went into bad weather.
Okay.
I didn't know that
In
it
the
was that
consultative
depth.
meetings,
Not even in private
gathered.
meetings. People meet you on the airport. People meet you on the plane. People meet you and are pleading. And I say, listen, guys, even today, and I'm assuring you, even today, should we find reason to keep this, it will be our first priority.
But how did you fail to reconcile? People that had worked together over decades.
Let me tell you,
How did you fail to reconcile?
Painful. Go and look at the events of today, 1 year ago. You will understand why. Because the state became active in killing this party. The state was co-opted into killing this party. That's why we find ourselves where. If they were colleagues on that side and without the state in the middle,
you would agree.
We would agree. But the state is in it.
You failed to fight the state within the party.
Well, we had fought the state for 20 years, for 18 years. But we didn't know that we had a more vicious enemy within. Now that enemy combined with the state